Good morning, guys. Today we will be working on exponential growth and decay word problems. There is a straight formula which I want you to copy down, and you could use this exact formula every single time. I am on Unit 16 and I am on page number 23. I skipped. We're not going to do those other two pages. We are on page 23, number 1. So let's start out with the formula. The formula y equals a times 1 plus or minus r to the t. And then I'm going to tell you, a is always the initial amount, the amount you start with. R is the rate. Rate is always the percent, but you're going to change it to a decimal. And we'll talk about that as we do it. Then you have t, which is your time. All you're going to do is always plug it into the formula. So what you could do is keep this formula by you at all times so you know what to use. The other thing we need to discuss is plus will be when something grows. That's for growth. Minus is for decay or goes down, gets smaller. So let's read this and see what we have. A new boat will decrease. Decrease means to go down in value at a rate, here's your rate, 8%, according to the formula. Now, this is a variation of the formula I just gave you. You could use that formula. It's exactly the same one, just different letters. V is the value of the boat after T years. C is the original cost, and R is the rate of depreciation. Here's another key word. Depreciation means get smaller. That's when you know you're going to use minus. If a boat costs $40,000 new, find out how much it will be worth in 3 years. So what you're going to write down, we know it's depreciation. So the first thing I know is it's going to be 1 minus r to the t. So I know A, my initial amount, come over and just label it, is 40,000. I know that R is my rate, my percent is 8%. To change percent, you could either move the decimal 2 places to the left, or you can divide by 100, 8 divided by 100. Either way, you're going to get 0.08, okay? Then what I'm going to have is the time. It told us the time, 3 years. And then all you do is plug in. Y equals, I know my original is 40,000. I shouldn't write that, but never, ever, ever put the comma in the calculator. So I think I'll just erase that. Okay? 40,000. Don't put that in. Then I'm going to do 1 minus my rate I got as 0.08, and I'm going to raise that to the third power. I put that all in the calculator straight away, right into the calculator. Now we know we have money, so when I put in the calculator, I get 31,147.52. And I know it's money. You always round money to 2 decimal places. And that's it. Right? Next, number 2. It has been shown that homes in a certain city increase. So now you're going to use plus at a rate of 7.5%. There's your rate. The value V of a home after T years is given by the formula. They gave you the formula again. You can use this formula or you can use the one I gave you. It's the exact same formula, just different letters. R is the rate of appreciation. There's another key word. Appreciation means to get bigger. And C is the initial cost. Here you go. A home was bought for $42,000. What is the value in 5 years? So I know I'm going to use 1 plus r to the t. I know my initial value is 42,000. My rate is 7.5%. Divide 7.5 by 100 and I get 0.075. That's what I'm going to use for my rate. You must change it to a decimal. Time, 5 years. You go right into your calculator. We're going to write 42,000 times 1 plus R is 0.075. Time is 5 years. That goes right in your calculator, and then you get your answer. 60296.43. Money again, round to the nearest tenth. Okay? So what I want you to do is pause the video, try 3 and 4, and then I will do 3 and 4 with you. Make sure you label. So you're going to label your A, you're going to label your rate, and you're going to label your time for both. And then see which one it is. I'll help. 3 says the annual inflation rate. Inflation goes up, so that will be plus. So you will use A1 plus R to the T. Try 3 and 4 now, and then continue the video when you're done. Pause the video now. Welcome back. Number 3. The annual inflation rate, there it is, 4.2%. I'm going to write that down. The movie ticket costs $10.25. So that's my initial. The price of the ticket, T, years from today, that the movie keeps with inflation. Now, if you notice, they gave me no time. So what I can do is call it X. All they want is the equation here. So I put in my original amount, 1 plus, here we have to change this to a decimal, 4.2 divided by 100. That is going to give you 0.042. 0.042 to the X power. Now, you can leave it like that, or you can make it a little. Clean this up right in here. What's 1 plus 0.042? 1.042 to the X power. There's your equation. Done. Okay. Number 4 says, a vehicle was bought in 1999 for $25,000. There's your initial. The car depreciates, means it goes down, so I'm going to use subtraction, at a rate of 2.5%. That's your R. They want to know the value of the car in 2002. So, I know depreciates goes down, so I'm going to use my minus. Then I label my initial. What does this car start at? 25,000. My rate is my percent. 2.5% divided by 100, I get 0.025. Time is a drop tricky, but we can figure it out. They bought their vehicle in 1999. The value of the car in 2002. To find the time, you subtract 2002 minus 1999. You're going to get 3. That's your T. So then I plug it in. 25,000 times 1 minus 0.025, and that's to the 3. Straight away to your calculator. Okay, now we're looking for money, so you're going to round to the nearest hundredth, 2 places after the decimal. When you plug it into your calculator, this is what I got. There you go. So what I want you to do is show me a picture of 3 and 4. Let me know how you did. And when we Zoom, remember, we will either Zoom Tuesday afternoon or Thursday morning. I will go over this again with you with other questions. Have a good day.